What we have a challenge with in our community as well is everyone gravitates toward the small kids, which is great. You want to get to them young, but we can't throw away our teenagers. They're growing, they're coming up, they're coming of age, but that 12 to 16, 18 kind of range, it almost feels like society is afraid of them. That's what made me say, okay, let's do this. Let's create a structured program for African American males, primarily African American males, aged 12 to 18. For this program, I would say that the key differences are the structured approach, the desire and ability of the mentors to engage with the mentees, and I would also say the privacy and the trust that we build with the mentees. What we say in the session stays in the session. We have a motto within the 100 Black Men of America, and it's called mentoring across a lifetime. So, we mentor the youth, right? We mentor each other, we mentor parents, we mentor everybody. So if you think about mentoring across a lifetime, it makes sense that my 15-year-olds can start to become a mentor for my 12-year-old, right? Because they walk those same steps a lot more frequently or recently than I have, right? So, and then we have our kids that are in college. They come back and talk to the kids in their program. So it's just a cycle of love, of course, but it's a cycle that continues to give over and over.
My name is Michael Avery Jones. I'm graduating from Wheeler High School and I'm going to Mercer University to study mechanical engineering. My name is Julian Joachim. I'm graduating from Allatoona High School and I'll be attending Alabama State University.
My name is Tanzine Wanjabala. I'm graduating from Georgia Connections Academy, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I graduate because I have a lot of options.
My core mentors are the ones that come to most of the mentoring sessions, and they help to facilitate various segments of those sessions. They get to know the boys, they're in there interacting with them at the mentoring sessions. If we have any need for some private conversations, they're the ones that kind of go out of the room with and have those conversations. So that's the difference. And then we have our members, and they come to the sessions as well. They just don't come as often as the core mentors. So that's kind of our mentoring structure. But in our world, everybody's a mentor, right? If you are in this chapter, we're known as the working chapter, we expect you to come to some mentoring sessions. When we bring on new members into our organization, one of the key things they gotta do, they gotta go to a mentoring session. You gotta be there, because that's where the value is that we're driving from a mentoring program. That's the investment, is in these young men. These will be the people that will be running our country in the future. That's why it's so critical. Doesn't it make sense to make sure that the people that are going to be making our rules, controlling a society, they have a good foundation. They are empathetic, they're responsible, they're intelligent, they're accountable. So these are the things that we try to teach and inspire in our mentees.
My name is Java Harge. My son's name is Javin Harge. He is 18 years old and he is in the 12th grade. Oh my gosh. When Javin came in the program, Javin is the youngest of four to a single mom. So Javin was struggling with a lot. Confidence-wise, there were some, his grades, just trying to find his way and find his place. And he's the youngest of four and he's the only boy. So he was really just trying to figure out himself and where he stood. Right now, Javin was more confident than I've ever seen him be in his life. And I recently wrote a letter to the 100 to explain that to them, because I recognize the value of having male leadership in his life.
wants to tell me a year ago that I'll be a mayor of the 8th fastest growing city in the state, I'll laugh at them like they're crazy.
This mission is mentoring, but mentoring is also, mentoring is a lot of things. Mentoring is about developing good people for society. Mentoring is about developing good workers for the future workforce. Mentoring is about educating and helping people understand how to take advantage of opportunities that are presented to them. Mentoring is about helping people be the best person they can be. So this is why everybody should care about mentoring and support mentoring. Everybody can't do it because you don't have the time, but we all have dollars. We tell our members, we need your time and your treasures. So when it comes to the public, we can use your time or we can use your treasures. When mentees, mentors, and sponsors all come together, you have a celebration. A celebration like the Youth Achievement Luncheon. That's what you have. It's the culmination of all the hours of work that the mentees and the mentors have put in. It's the culmination of the work, the conversations that we've had with the sponsors to help them understand, them doing their due diligence on our organization to confirm that we're doing what we say we're doing. But then seeing that product, that final result of those mentees walking across that stage, getting recognized for the contribution that they've done in school, in their communities, in their churches, in their school organizations. So that's the culmination, and that's the benefit of seeing that potential, because that's what we're investing in, that potential, and you're feeding, you're nurturing that potential to become the future that's going to be driving everything that we do going forward. If you would like to get involved with the 100 Black Men of North Metro, please visit our website, www.northmetro100, that's 100.org. And we're happy to engage and answer any questions you may have.